So I'm here at Berlin Gesundbrunnen, which is the northern station in Berlin. Today we're taking the night train to Stockholm Central, and on this trip I'm accompanied by my father. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna make a video about Sweden. Famous Swedish meatballs. Are they good? Let's find out. Oh, they are good. Lava cake. Lava indeed. So we just grabbed 2 72-hour passes for the Stockholm metros, so we'll be able to show some of the incredible architecture of the stations. So what are we doing? We're looking for the interesting subway stations in Stockholm, and we're having a bit of difficulty for now, but we're getting to know the system, which is important if you want to travel.
The Stockholm subway system is very unique because most of its 100 stations contain art on its platform, walls, and waiting hall. Indeed, with a length of 110 kilometers, it is considered the world's longest art exhibit. The artwork itself extends over a period of 70 years, from the 1950s to the present day. In fact, since 1957, artists have played a key role in the planning of new stations, as well as in the renovation of older stations, which were built without any art. These stations are now decorated with beautiful statues, murals, and installations.
Par contre, t'es où la station de métro là?
Station de métro?
Where is the metro station here? So today we're having a Fika, and we're gonna explain it, what it is right now. Cannelle boulard. We also have a pain au chocolat, or in Canada, chocolatine, and a beautiful, beautiful croissant. Tu lis moi toi hein. Des mousses. Des mousses. Here we are on Djurgården, which is the museum island for this part of the island. Behind me we have the Nordiska Museet, which is one of the biggest museums here in Stockholm. And to my right, don't have to pan, we have the Vasa Museet, which inside there is a huge ship that has quite an interesting story, but we'll talk about that in another time. Today we're gonna walk on the south part of the island, where there is also the ABBA Museum and a very interesting amusement park that is not open, sadly, in this time of year. It's more for the summer, and also there is a city ferry that goes around here to bring people to places around the city. Now we are walking on the south shore of the island, and as you can see, it is beautiful. Behind us, in front of us, it's not as beautiful, but it is a bit rainy. Yeah. It's full of ice on the ground and no barrier to the water. So yeah, be careful if you come here in the winter. It's just sehr fun. We had that at the restaurant. which is in the station. Here we are in front of a staircase in the middle of the city because Stockholm is quite elevated. So we need to take stairs to go to other streets in the city. And so we're gonna just do that now. Here we have a non-Swedish person because he uses his hand to stabilize because it is quite slippery today as it is snowing, and we have some other staircases right here. I shall not hold the handrail. So what are we doing today? We are planning to go to a park where there is a water feature. I don't know what it is, but I guess we'll see. What else? We'll try to go see a church. It's starting to get quite elevated here. Wow. Look at that. What do we have here? A big orange building. What is it? Ah, it's the observatory. Today it is snowing a bit, but we're used to that, eh? We're in front of the observatory, and is there something important to say, Dad? Ah, c'est tout en suédois? Y'a rien en anglais? Ah, okay. Look at this. It's beautiful. Beautiful snow. Here we are in front of the so-called water tower. I'll have to check why they call it a water tower, because from here it looks like a castle. Here we are at the Stockholm University. So we took a bus to come here, but we saw that there is plenty of buses, and we're not even in the season of classes, so it should be well connected to come here, and there's also a mainline train that we're gonna take, a regional train that comes here, and the metro line also from downtown. Tunnelbana for tunnel train, which resembles in German, Bana, which is Bahn in German, and tunnel, which is tunnel in English, I guess. And you see the T letter for underground train, and yeah, thank you, University. Walk into the university, even though it's not our university, and it's Christmas time. In a couple days it's gonna be New Year's Eve. So 2023 will come to an end, and 2024 is gonna be the same but with a different number. This is the map for the Museum of Natural History. We're gonna go look at it. It's right there. Hello. Now we're at the Stockholm Stadsbibliotek, so the city bibliothek in Stockholm, and we're gonna go inside because apparently it's really nice, and well, I've been here before, so I can tell you it is nice. Let's go. So as you saw, it is really nice, and the nice thing is too, it is completely free if you want to borrow a book or just take a look.
The decision to build a new police headquarters was made by the city council in 1903. The building was to include a police station, gymnasium, stables, and a prison on the land previously used for commercial gardens. Construction began in 1905. But it was not before 1911 that a prison and police station were ready for occupation. The edifice became a state building monument in 1965. The Stockholm courthouse is connected to the police house through an underground pedestrian walkway. The Stockholm City Hall, Stadshuset in Swedish, is a symbol for Stockholm and one of Sweden's most iconic buildings. It is considered an architectural masterpiece and certainly worth a visit. About 500,000 tourists tour the building each year. The construction of the building took 12 years, and it was inaugurated in 1923. Only Swedish materials were used for the construction of the City Hall, aside from a few exceptions. It has an outer courtyard and an inner courtyard. The City Hall building is used for various political and ceremonial purposes, notably to hold the monthly Stockholm City Council meetings and to welcome foreign dignitaries and guests. Since 1930, the Nobel Prize banquet has taken place here on December 10th of each year. Approximately 300 people work inside the building. Organizations may rent 2 of the halls to host banquets, parties, and ceremonies. Here we are at Stockholm Central Station, and today we're going to Västerås. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yes.
We are going there. The first one, not the second one. And yeah, today is we're a bit tired, but let's hope Västerås is so nice that we forget that we're tired. We're taking a regional train, so at least we can sit anywhere we want. Yes. And on the two sides here we have MTRX, which is a private operator that goes to Göteborg, and on the other side we have Molartag, which is another private operator that goes to a bunch of cities here with these really nice double-deckers that I've personally tried before. Première classe ici, non? Ouais, j'imagine. On a-tu le droit d'être ici? Non, c'est jamais. Il y a des petits lacs là, mais c'est... Welcome to Västerås. It is not as big as Stockholm, of course, but it is still the sixth biggest city in Sweden. And it is quite nice today as there is full of snow everywhere, and we are here in front of the central station. Even in a very small city like this, we have electric buses and biogas fuel buses. So they take care of not polluting the air in their cities. The city is right next to a big lake, so in the summer you can come and kayak, swim of course, and in the winter it is a very nice landscape if you're a photograph. We did see some people skating on the lake, so that might be interesting to do, but we will not do this today because we are only here for one day and the day is almost... The delight today is almost gone. Of course, if you come to Västerås, do not miss the castle in the city, which resembles a lot the one in Uppsala, which is a typical Swedish castle, which was used for many years for kings. Västerås is about an hour train ride from Stockholm. It is northwest of the capital, and you can take a regional train or a faster train, but of course the regional train will be cheaper, although make sure to have reserved a seat, because people may ask you to change seats 4 times in 1 hour.
L'arrivée comme telle, elle ressemble pas mal à celle-là.
Welcome to Örebro. Right behind me you can see the castle of Örebro, which sits on an island and is surrounded by the river, which is quite busy. You can probably hear it on the microphone. The city was burned in 1850, around 1850, 1750? 1750. They displaced some of the old buildings to put in Vat Turpin, which is a historic kind of open-air museum with activities for the whole family. It is about an hour away from Västerås, where we were yesterday, but we're not sleeping in Örebro today. We're going all the way to Gothenburg because today is the 31st of December, so we're gonna do the end of year celebrations in Gothenburg. And it is about right in the middle between Stockholm and Gothenburg, about 2.5 hours to any of them. And so it is well connected in Sweden. It is about the 7th largest city in Sweden with about 150,000 people. Welcome to Gothenburg. As you can see behind me, there's a bunch of cranes in the port of the city because the city is right next to a large body of water which drops into the North Sea. Here it is quite an interesting city because it is a lot of mixed kind of architecture. Right in front of me there is a large industrial building, and right next to it there is a very large old building, which is really pretty. Yeah. Right behind me we also have the tallest building in all of Sweden. Let me just move my head. Right here we have the tallest building in all of Sweden. You can probably not see it really well right now because it is cloudy and snowy, and we're right next to water. The sun has pretty much started to go down, and real late in the afternoon, in sun hours, of course, the sun falls down around 3:30 p.m. here in Sweden at this time of year. So Göteborg is the second biggest city in all of Sweden, right behind, of course, Stockholm. If you don't know what city I'm talking about, it's because in English it is pronounced Gothenburg, but in Swedish it is pronounced Göteborg. I may not have the best Swedish accent. Hey guys, it's not very nice outside. At least we have... Oh wait, no. There's no roof. Oh well. faire quelque chose en même temps. Là, mais... Chiche, il y a du monde dans ce train-là, mon Dieu! Oui, ici, c'est sûr.